How's it going, pals? This is Ernest, and welcome to episode number 2 of the top 5 Snapmatics of the week.
Number 5.
So first off, we wanted to start off strong, and Daisy Dukes USA, judging by the name, is a big fan of the Dukes of Hazzard, so they wanted to show this off on the PS4 by jumping the General Lee over a train. I mean, it's pretty much reminiscent of the show. If you don't know what the Dukes of Hazzard is, I suggest you to go to Google, look up a screenshot or something. I'm sure it'll show them jumping over something, maybe even a train, who knows. But I love this picture anyway because you can see the breeze off of the car. I'm not sure if that's the gravel where he ramped or if it's part of the car where he, kind of hit something, or it could even be that cactus sitting there. But you can also see the dirt going off of the ramp there, and I just thought this was a great picture because it was reminiscent, like I said, of the Dukes of Hazzard, and that was a great show, and yeah, that's why it's number 5.
Number 4.
So number 4, I got to give it to my buddy 3G, or the 3G. And this picture is exactly what GTA reminds me of because it's my favorite thing in the game. Orange skylines, or even skylines period with some type of cloud coverage. But these are my favorite because it's getting kind of dusty dawn, or maybe it's even nighttime, I'm not sure. But you can see the orange over the lake there. You could see the trees in the skyline. I mean, it could have been even cool without the orange skyline, but man, it makes such a perfect picture. The clouds overhead there across the lake, and yeah, so this is why he's number 4, because it just reminds me of GTA, and it's like, man, I want to get on GTA right now.
Number 3.
So next up we have Duffy21 on the PS4, and I gotta say that this reminds me of like a billboard. At first I was like, wait, is this a billboard? Because the background looks so flat, like it's a poster, and it looks like the filter they used made it look so old. And it reminds me of like some, billboard you would see like going to Hawaii or something like that. Of course, the woman wouldn't have a gun in her hand, I don't think. But kind of reminds me of a movie poster as well. But this is a really good picture. I really like the scenery there. I mean, you can't really make it out, but that's why I said it kind of looked like a poster because she's the focal point. And I think that's amazing where you can get yourself to be the focal point, I can't even talk, with shadows on her back and stuff like that instead of the mountains in the background. And I thought that's why this was a really good picture.
Number 2.
So for number 2, we got Handsome Hustler, and he's on the Xbox One. And this is just a classic picture of a car and a girl in front of it. I mean, granted, the girl isn't in a bikini and the car isn't in the greatest shape ever. No, but I believe that's what adds to this because he found the one tree, the one patch of grass overlooking the city there, and the city isn't the main focal point, but it's there, and it adds a lot to this because he could have found any place in the what should I say, in the countryside, but he found right at the city's line, and he's got this car there, and I'm not sure how he got the woman there. Maybe like that's something in single player that I'm not aware of, but I haven't played single player in so long, I don't know. But anyway, I thought this was a really good picture of her being in front of the car, a classic car at that, and that's why it's number 2.
Number 1.
And finally, for number 1, I had to give it up to Banjabi. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. On the Xbox One. This is the perfect picture to me. It's got everything. It's got the moon. It's got a light source. It's got lights from the train. It's got a waterfall. It's got cloud coverage and the light reflecting off the clouds. It's got stars. It's got everything that you could ask for in a scenery picture in a game. And I love this picture. It's one of my favorite pictures. When I found this, I was like, whoa, that's got to be number 1 for me. So, I mean, here it is. You deserve it, Banjabi. That is the top 5 Snapmatic photos of the week, guys. If you like these, please hit that like button. It shows that you want to see more, and you can always be a pal and subscribe.